Hey, hello.
Hi, YouTube people.
Hello. I'm
And
backing
hi,
up here.
Facebook people.
We have Linda, Amy, Doug, Kelly, Lisa, Gettysburg, Leslie.
Did it. We did it.
Abra is here.
Hi,
Jamie.
everyone. We did it.
We're in a day, And Ann and Jeanette. Hi from Georgia. Hello. I think everybody was actually tuned in on Facebook so far, which is it's big fun. Boy, was that something else. It refused to work at all.
That was just a gigantic nightmare.
It was a pain.
Not gonna lie.
It's a pain where you don't want to have a pain, and you did. Look at that.
All right, we're still live on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook people, that you had to live with that drama, and I'm sorry, YouTube people, for the delay. That was some kind of record.
We literally restarted everything to get to kickstart this, and then YouTube is still refusing to work with our camera.
Oh, geez.
Okay, well, I'm not going to figure that out right now. So here's the solution. Some may call it a workaround. Yeah, workaround is what it is.
Hi, Ryan. I see you there on YouTube. Oh, my God.
Changing it. So now we have two completely different pictures about what we got going on here, which is hilarious.
Wow.
We haven't actually done like a two-camera broadcast in
ever since
3
that
years.
Was suspenseful. So much drama. Yeah. Oh, Gettysburg, ma'am. Thank you. I wore the earrings that you made me, Gettysburg.
Check it out.
Thank you.
As I recall, this is,
there
1,000 miles
direction
to the
signs.
beach, 100 miles to Ohana, and then 10 miles to the titty bar. Yeah. Love that. Just like in MASH.
Hi, Eric. I see you there now.
So,
I gotta look up for Facebook and down for YouTube. So
we're doing this all night.
I'm ready for a drink now.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Yeah, you were ready for a drink 20 minutes ago.
Well, I'm really ready for a drink
I'm really
now.
ready for a drink right
okay.
now. All one has to say is hashtag. Sometimes it takes a while to get there.
God, that was crazy.
Every day a trial. Every day a new trial.
Oh,
I will say the internet has been really poor. It was pretty flaky today, and I probably should have restarted it before anyway. But that wasn't the problem. It wouldn't have made a difference. So, hells to the bells.
Okay, so I had a name for this one. I gotta look it up. Hold on one
Your
sec.
name was 2 ounces of straight tequila. I think was the name of that drink that you were about to have. And then you'd be girded to actually make a drink.
I'm gonna change the name of this drink.
Maybe
it's like bifocals. I have to keep looking up.
Maybe I'll have the 2 ounces of straight tequila.
Oh my gosh, do it.
Here we go.
Do it. Okay.
I never do shots on the show, and I'm not about to start now. But a nice sipping reposado is.
All right. To
be
named later. I'm thinking something like.
Please stand by.
No.
Technical difficulties.
It needs a.
No, it needs a.
I think like Rip Current.
Riptide.
I think there's a drink called Rip. I think we've done a drink called Riptide.
Probably in our time. Storm surge.
How about
Nor'easter.
Leslie? Beach party bingo. Yeah. All right. You know what? Maybe I'll just name it beach blanket bingo. Let's not overthink this.
Why complicate things?
All right. Would you take this down, please?
I would be glad to.
Thank
I am
you.
going to. Ooh, that's kind of sticky.
All right.
Like many things behind this bar.
2 ounces reposado tequila. But now you turned it so it's only going to be facing you because remember we're webcamming on YouTube.
Actually, we're still good.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
I just need to be able to type sideways.
Okay, so we have this special camera. I'm trying to look at both of you for live streaming. And ever since Lake George, it's just been a nightmare. I feel like we need a new camera because
it worked last time. It didn't work at Lake George because the Wi-Fi was.
Well, it's just
which you kind of expect in a hotel room, but we tried. I don't know.
So
2 ounces of reposado, huh?
Reposado, and you don't have to capitalize reposado.
I did.
No, I said you don't have to.
I did anyway.
A half ounce.
Let me drink some of that reposado.
Giffard Curacao Bleu, and I took the inspiration for this one from a beach bum berry recipe. But his used rum, and I'm really stripping it down. His was the Blue Marlin. I'm changing it up.
There we go.
So, right. And then, that was a half ounce blue. I used the Giffard. It's easy to get a really crappy blue curacao.
Way too easy.
But anyway.
Although, I complain sometimes about the bottom shelf liquors. Well, there was a particular brand, which is probably still on the market. I'm sure it is. And I figured out where it was being made. It was being made in Clifton, New Jersey. And I used to pass that distillery every day on the train. Huge building, had been there since, I don't know, 1910 or something. Massive thing that was just like making just grain alcohol and combining it with some pretty fake flavors and putting it in bottles and putting some colors on it. And just recently, I started going back into the office again with regularity for the first time in 2 years. And I take a look to where that should be. And I'm like, there's a large empty space where that factory was.
I'm sure it moved because it's not like they stopped making crappy.
They didn't stop making bottom shelf liquor.
Crappy liquor.
They just decided that the real estate was very valuable and they sold it. So here we go. What else did you put in there?
Okay, so a 1/4 ounce maraschino.
Right.
Half ounce pineapple juice. Half ounce fresh lemon juice. And I'm going to use
Dropper.
It's low enough. I'm only getting half dropper. So okay, a full dropper of infused bitters, tropical tiki bitters.
Infused bitters.
The moment I've been waiting for.
All your life.
Well, for the last half hour.
This is going to be a shake and pour or shake and strain?
Yeah, I think I'm going to strain it into a cocktail glass. I was going to shake and pour.
I can actually tell. How about that? How's stuff coming through?
Back before our troubles.
You haven't seen me like this close to the camera typing for a long time.
Right.
But this is the fun part of the fun part. Okay. There was a period before we got this camera where we decided to go to 2 platforms, and you could not do that from your phone. So you had to do it with 2 phones. We were doing that.
And that was better than tonight. So.
And that was better than tonight. Complicated as that business was. Wow.
Sure glad we bought a camera.
Well, it did okay last week. But 2 weeks ago, yeah, there was big plots. No question. Oh, deliveries? No.
No.
I've had that happen during a broadcast.
Okay.
Oh, UPS comes pretty late sometimes.
I'll use this one because it matches my swimsuit.
Facebook is a better picture. Facebook is a nicer camera. This is just.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because we've got the webcam on YouTube.
Yeah. This is just the camera built into this thing. We actually have a nicer camera we can put on this, don't we?
The webcam?
Yes, we do.
Oh, jeez.
That's a nice. Do you really want to do that?
Do we really want to try that? We can try it.
If you're really trying to
we can try it.
I'm going to try this thing. We could give it a whirl.
I'll go get it if you want.
Okay, what the heck? Why not? Strain
into a cocktail glass.
Just back
after I take a large gulp.
She decided to go for the big drink. Gulp. One of the drinks that we were about to make was Big Drop from Beach Blanket Bingo. We might still.
I'm just calling it Beach Blanket Bingo.
There we go. Make sure you can get that on there without any incident. We've had enough incidents tonight.
Umbrella.
Several correspondents are talking about maybe we were cursed by tiki gods, and Amy specifically notes that cursed tiki. Greg, And maybe that's why your camera is flipping around.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to go get the webcam.
I'll tell you something. The camera's doing fine. If you're watching on Facebook or you want to switch over and check it out.
Can we change it in midstream?
We can try it.
Oh, are we sure we want to be trying things?
I don't know. The fact is, I'd like that. Oh. Maybe we stay here. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think we're just going to settle for the crappy picture because I'm afraid to.
It's not.
I'm afraid to take any more technical chances.
It's not that bad. It's just a nicer picture coming from over there. And of course, this is much closer. Yeah. So it's like, hi, let's get intimate, which is hilarious.
Hi there. Anyway.
The simple fact is Michael's correct. No matter what you're talking about, everybody can do the ska. It's a new dance. You can't resist. Ska, ska, ska. Jamaica, ska, da, 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 da. Copyright, da, 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 da. I don't give a flip, da, 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 da. So anyway. That is not how to do the ska.
Hey, maybe I'll name my second round Jamaica Ska.
Jamaica Ska sounds good to me, doesn't it?
I'm sure I've named a drink Jamaica Ska before, but what the hey? It's a new evening.
Picture's wonky on the YouTube. Yeah, we are. If you are just tuning in, then you're seeing the later part of this big fun that we had.
You missed the drama.
Missed the drama just getting on, period. It took us a good solid
20 minutes.
20 minutes to even establish a connection, period. And that's when we decided, forget about doing the dual broadcast from the Mevo camera, which we own, and just go straight to Facebook. That seems to be doing just swell. When I take a look at the Facebook picture, it's quite all right. And then if I take a look back at YouTube, it's coming from this computer. So it's a completely different camera. It's a completely different angle. And that's why things are big fun. And it's a different level of quality,
it reminds
too.
me of my AOL days. It reminds me of my AOL days, too.
Yeah, I want to make that like modem starting up sound. Are we at 28 baud? It seemed like it last 2 weeks ago, didn't it? Jeez.
Your modem would make those horrible screeching sounds when you would log on.
This is the sound of digital information going back and forth.
You kids out there won't remember that.
I can remember that part. And,
I do.
And you know what? It's good that you have an indication of what's going on, but you don't really need to hear the ones and zeros flipping by. You just need to see them.
Beach blanket bingo.
The alternate Avalon character. Yeah, Potato Bug or something like that. With this the world's worst English accent. He was just dreadful.
Oh, hi, Satellite. Okay, people are joining. Yay. Hi, Megan.
Hello. Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah. I tried to coordinate. I don't have something that matchy-matchies with that.
But he's wearing, that's a swim set.
Yeah, this is actually, it doesn't exactly coordinate with my trunks, which you can't see anyway, but I told you. And, but there's a great top. And we've got, it's actually very close to the top that Edward G. Robinson is wearing. And lovely.
He just hit my arm that was holding the drink.
Ah, sorry about that. Things went flying.
I think we are cursed this evening.
Yeah, something is having fun, isn't it? But I was
thinking, hi, Nick.
This is an awful lot like the Edward G. Robinson shirt in Sunderland Green. Almost went his character, but I had to go as Thorn. To the party at Ohana, which you were at, of course, right? Fun.
Which is worse, the modem sound or the signal, the emergency alert system? The emergency alert system is really shrill. Really shrill, I gotta say. I have emergency alerts turned off on my phone, so if anything happens, I'll be the last to know.
Now, the emergency broadcast system, of course, is the successor to anybody? I won't make you guess. The Conrad system. She knows. Conrad system was in place for about 10 years in the 50s and 60s. And if you have an old radio with tubes in it, check the AM dial, and you'll see two little dots at 640 and 1240.
I'm trying to look at
those are Conrad frequencies. That's what that's all about.
I know.
For those of you
hi, Dwayne. For those of you just joining us, the connection does look crappy on YouTube because on YouTube we're using our webcams. So
different camera.
Well, we're not using our webcam. We're using our internal
the camera in the laptop because it was the expeditious thing to do. Too late, I realized
an actual webcam.
We have an actual webcam we could have hooked up, which would look nice. We still could try it, I suppose. Heck,
I'm rapidly losing my will to live. Why not?
I'll get what
it.
The heck?
I'll get it.
I'll get it. I should stop drinking or drink and just make one of my own, shouldn't I, folks? But after that sip, that's quite good. That's quite nice. Anyway, okay, before this spills all over the place, I think I will clean this off because this is working my nerve right now. Oh, wait, I already have one of these. It's right here. I didn't remember all the parts that we need back here when things get all sticky, because they do. And I think I know why this is so sticky. It's because I was using gum syrup in this, and it is just amazing. What we have on hand cocktail. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we do that here. Dwayne, we're having a real fun time, but it's getting better. It's certainly improved since we can see you.
Yeah, plug that in.
Okay, got to plug this bad boy.
And then we're gonna YouTube people, we're gonna lose you for a second because the picture because
we may restart the broadcast.
This is going to I don't want to restart the broadcast. I don't want to restart the broadcast.
Restart.
Okay, hold on. Wait, turning it on.
Hold that.
Okay.
Sucker.
We're gonna lose you for just a second, but
not too worry.
All right. It's connected.
All right, now click on YouTube. We got
that. See, all right.
Okay, it's actually
you can still see part of us.
Part of the camera. We're not actually using the camera yet. Do we have to try
No, dude, just go down to the Logitech thingy.
A Logitech thingy.
There, that Logitech thingy.
Logitune. Okay.
Yeah, that. There you go.
And ready?
All right,
turning it on. Looking good.
This is like infamous. This is gonna be our infamous broadcast.
We're connected. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Popping it, but it's not actually connecting right here. We need to switch cameras on this. Switch cameras on this.
Know how you do
you don't have access to this feature. Manage. Swear. I swear.
What about there?
We'll try that.
I think that's just the chat, though.
That's
No,
chat.
no.
That's the stuff. Maybe this doesn't work.
Hold on.
One more time.
Hold on. Go up there.
Stream webcam.
Webcam.
No,
Go back to webcam.
You don't have access to this feature.
No, go back to webcam.
Yeah. Trying it.
What?
Not happening. I give up. Much nicer camera. Not happening. We're switching back to this. My next drink is going to be called Emergency Broadcast System. Actually, I'm going to make a Cobra Fang because I thought that would be a really fun idea.
Okay, I'm going to get the webcam out of here before we spill something on it.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Watch out for the drink.
You'd think we'd never done this before.
Tried to work with defective systems? No, I've not really tried to do that.
I feel like we do that all the time. I feel like working with defective systems is like our middle name. Okay, what are you making?
Okay, it's going to make the Cobra Fang. And you know what? I need to go grab the book that tells me how to make it. So I will disappear from your moments.
Oh my God.
Enjoy your drink.
All right, I am enjoying my drink.
You don't mind if
I intend to keep enjoying my
I
drink.
will keep enjoying
And I'm going to enjoy another one after that.
I'm going to leave this open. It'll AC out here.
Oh, it's pixelated for you? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we tried. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Keith. Yeah, this broadcast is cursed by the Tiki gods. I would think that Mercury was in retrograde, but no, I don't know. I really don't know what is going on. And I don't know how to fix it. That's the thing. I don't know what to do. So I'm not going to do anything right now because trying to do something about it has not been working. Anyway, Cobra Fang. Maybe it's a solar flare. Maybe that makes as much sense as anything else. I don't think this is a factor. But our Wi-Fi has been horrible lately. We used to be able to at least sit on our patio and still have Wi-Fi. Not anymore. I have to go on LTE if I want to just sit on my own patio. So I don't know. The Buffer. Oh, that is a good drink name. Oh, buffering. Oh, it's buffering on Facebook too? Are you completely serious? It's buffering on Facebook. Oh, God. Oh, Errol, your Wi-Fi has been bad too. I'm sorry. Apparently it's buffering. Oh, yeah, I make these like little snacks and I forgot all about them because
I saw them and decided to bring
because technical difficulties.
I thought they'd be a good idea.
I made little snacks and they're even vegan. We'll try them when Paul comes back.
Let's do that. Put this guy over here.
Okay. Here he is.
The following. Hello again, folks.
Here he is. I have Wi-Fi that takes cat naps. Oh, we did try rebooting our router, David.
We rebooted everything.
We rebooted everything in this house.
Phone that's controlling the camera. Camera itself got completely shut off. And then the entire.
Oh, Amy says teasing. Oh, Amy, you got us. All right. So, are you ready for a snack or you want to get your drink?
I might get my drink on.
Get your drink on.
Get my drink on.
Your snack
and then I'll get my snack on.
Okay.
How about that? That sounds good.
So, I highly recommend getting your drink on.
Yeah, Facebook is doing swell this week because it's as usual.
Oh, Facebook is fine. Okay.
Yeah, it really is. You're seeing the frame that you usually would see. You're seeing a different frame over here on the YouTube. So we cannot.
Can you imagine an Amber Alert for Paul and Kelly Michaels?
I can
imagine. What's that joke? Like, if I disappear, I don't want my picture to be on a milk carton because none of my friends will see it. I want it to be on a wine box.
Yeah, now you're talking. That's a Glendora joke. I'm having an Amber Rum Alert.
All right.
Let's make a little fun thing here. Coming from Hawaii, Tropical Rum Drinks and Cuisine, Don the Beachcomber. This is the Don Beach Guide that was published by his last wife. And who else was this? And Arnold Bittner,
Like her-
whoever the heck he is,
Wasn't he like her husband
Her-
after?
her husband after Don, they
I think
decided like,
so.
let's take these things and publish. There's a million Trader Vic books out here. We got to represent. So they do. Well, here's something that he invented. Oh, they don't say when. Blah, blah, blah. But you've seen this in various places, and a lot of Neo places will make you a Cobra's Fang. I thought, hey, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? So this starts out with 1/2 ounce of lime juice. I'm going to get myself my nice 1/2 ounce measure right here. Since I did remember to put these out earlier, so they're here.
This is going to be in a weird order, isn't it?
It's starting rum last. I can do rum first. If you want.
Do rum. I like to do the
rum
liquor first.
Okay, 1/2 ounce of Jamaica dark rum. I happen to have that right here at my feet. Wow, how about that?
Okay.
Good night. You know
I
what?
assume there's a lot more rum in it
No, I
than
don't.
that.
This is the open one.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Not going to say anything at all.
What else?
You know, could you do me a favor before anything? Fill this sucker with
Sure.
a bunch of ice.
I can do
A whole
that.
bunch.
A whole bunch?
A whole bunch. This is a nice perfect 1/2 ounce measure, which is great when you just need a half C. Otherwise, you're taking an ounce measure and estimating, which I do, and it's close enough. It really is. Okay, I will hand this back to you. Thank you very much for ice. Okay, so fill your little tin here with ice. This is the old Hamilton Beach Classic. I've been using this a lot on the bar out here. Trader Vic uses this all the time.
I really
know that Don did too.
Apologize both on YouTube and on Facebook if we're missing any of your comments. This has just been
It's been trial
it's
by fiery rum. Let's just say that.
yeah.
Okay, a 1/2 ounce of 151. It's actually
Ooh.
calls for lemon heart jam. Well, that's actually going to up the octane. Happen to have that right here, and it's
Okay.
There's the original lemon heart.
All right.
We have one of the old bottles. It's got this trickle in it. I don't even know why I'm saving it. Just use the stuff. 1/2 ounce of 151 is pretty much a full ounce worth of a regular strength rum, like an 80 proof. More or less.
Thank you.
So here you have
everyone.
1.5 worth of what you would put in.
Okay, so any other rum?
That's it for rums. And if that's all you're putting in, this is not exactly so high octane drink. It's going to come out kind of normal. So back to a 1/2 ounce of lime juice. I
Okay.
believe that's in this shorty over here.
Yep. Did
Okay.
you get the Cobra's Fang mug?
I didn't, and I'm going to use something else. We have a Cobra's
Okay.
Fang mug. This one calls for a taller one. I'm using a lot of ice in it. So I think that the thing about that mug is it's kind of pocket sized. It's more of a single old fashioned size, which is great if you're just doing a daiquiri kind of thing and it's just not that much and you want to throw a few cubes in it. 1/2 ounce of falernum. Here's some over here.
Hi, Nick. Yeah. Oof proof, exactly.
Proof.
All right.
Okay. There we go. 1/2 ounce of orange.
Century modern people
juice.
slightly inebriated.
I have this right here. Slightly.
The no comment.
Here's the orange juice.
Uh,
Well, we actually had a great comment on us at one point in time in terms of like our drinking habits. And somebody said, well, you're not a bunch of drunks here, not like alcoholics. You're Larry and Louise Tate. I'm like, that's about right.
You drink like Larry and Louise Tate. I was like, I can live with that.
Like 2 martini lunch kind of thing. I actually never have.
I was going to say, I don't have 2 martinis. I don't even have 1 martini at lunch.
It's not a lunchtime drink.
Unless I have a good reason.
A brunchtime drink at best would be a French 75. Involves a lot of bubbles, but more along the lines of say a Ramos Gin Fizz. Now that's a brunch drink.
Okay, so how much orange juice was that?
1/2 ounce.
Okay.
Now the reason I chose this is the kicker,
Okay.
is because
Oh, I know why.
we very recently got a formula for an ingredient that no one has seen in bloody hell ever.
No, I think
Long
you
time.
can buy it somewhere
Pretty impressive.
online, but
It's a fun bar particle, Fashionola. What the heck is that?
you see a lot of vintage drinks that call for Fashionola. And there was a recipe in Ohana magazine for Fashionola from Lucky.
Thank you, Lucky.
And Lucky's
Painproof Man.
partner, whose name I don't know, I apologize.
Perhaps this is Lucky the Painkiller Man, but anyway. This literally, after all of that effort for you to mix up several ingredients, and it's rather thick syrup at the end of all that, and it's kind of hard to come out of here. Look at that blur.
It's really good. I made it today.
You're using all of a 1/4 ounce.
Oh, 1/4 ounce.
A 1/4
wow,
ounce.
Okay.
Seriously, I hope this
That's
comes through.
crazy.
Well, there's a very strong berry
Yeah,
flavor in
it's
there.
good.
It's made
I
out of
enjoy
like
it.
pineapple and berry jam and some simple and some lime and all that kind of stuff.
To come and depleting the 5th. I'll take the 5th. A 5th of Henny.
Depleting the 5th.
Anyway.
That's the real thing about a 5th is that
Depleting the
a
5th.
5th and his friends are soon depleted.
Okay, wait.
All right, and
What
next, next,
Being a
that is on
Don
to the rum.
Beachcomber drink, there's going to be like 87 ingredients.
Oh, it says selected herbs. I'm using mint over there.
Selected herbs.
herb. I'm using a dash of Hagenshire bitters.
Okay.
Should be right to my. Well, it should be somewhere. Did I take them out?
No, they're here.
Okay. This is cakes.
Okay.
Cakes and giggles. It says a dash of grenadine, and just because I'm a sucker, I'll go in and get the grenadine and put a dash in. How about that?
I'll get it.
Okay, get to it.
All right. Hold on.
I knew you're closer. I don't want to make her run for these ingredients, and she's not going to. But she will retrieve them politely, nicely. Okay. Doesn't actually tell you how much grenadine. I'm going to give it a dash.
Here.
Boom.
However, I will take that spray because this is super sticky.
Super sticky.
Thank you.
Yep. Pass that
I
chew.
De-stick
This is
myself.
pretty sticky, it's true.
All right.
All of these bottles that are just half sugar syrup. It's like, oh, jeez. I'm actually going to measure that and give myself about a 1/4 ounce, just like the Fashionola. I think this could use a little color. How about
I'm
that?
putting that up here. 1/4 ounce. Okay. Is that it?
That's it for ingredients. And the next thing you're going to do is flash blend.
Flash blend.
You know what you want to do first?
Yeah.
Plug in your Hamilton Beach.
Doug, we'll talk offline.
Ah.
I have things to say about the Neo-Prohibitionist Society.
I might have things to say to you about maybe goosing our Wi-Fi. Although Wi-Fi is not the problem today, it's YouTube.
Harold says, heard recently, if you drink a fifth on the 4th, you may not go forth on the 5th. That's good.
You know, people.
That's good.
There's a big thing in May where you have Star Wars saying May the 4th be with you. I frequently will take a picture of a bottle the next day and say May the 5th be with you. So there we go. Flash blend. Just a few seconds, really. It's just enough to get it going.
So you want to say blend with ice?
Blend with ice. You could use a blendor. That's perfectly fine. I think Don Beach was fond of the wearing blendor.
And I assume you're pouring.
And I'm going to pour. You know what I'm going to do?
Into what?
You know what I'm going to do? Because we happen to have it, and we seldom do. It's a specialty thing. I'm going to pour it into a pineapple.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
There's a glass in there. Okay.
There's a glass in there. Yeah, not to worry.
That pineapple is not watertight.
Well, this pineapple was compromised when we first. You actually carved this thing out, and it was just leaking. What are you going to do about that? I said, you're going to grab a double old-fashioned glass and slip it right in, and there you go. That's how you take care of a leaking pineapple. Cobra Fang, at last. Ah, isn't that
yummy?
Nice? I should have brought 2 straws, but you can actually have. You can use as is. Ah,
it's a good one.
It's a killer.
It remains a good one.
Remains so. I may just wash this and reuse. Moving a few things around.
Do it.
And
Do it.
I'm going to move this here.
Right.
And then I'm going to move this here.
Okay. All right.
I have this here because this is a bit leaky. I'm going to get this out of your way.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi, Jennifer, Tom, and Joe.
You all together tonight? That's lovely.
Blendora. I love it. Blendora.
Use the Blendora.
Okay, so
Cobra Fang is quite nice. And once again, 151, there's only half an ounce in there. This is not a killer drink unless you suck it down really fast.
Who's ready for a snack?
I could be ready for a snack.
These are from, can you grab my, oh, I already put it away.
You did.
The 17 Magazine Cookbook. And I forget what year it's from, but there's an inscription on it that, someone wrote inside. December 24th, 1965. So whoever got this for a Christmas gift got it in 1965. But I thought 17 Magazine seemed appropriate for a beach party theme. So, the applause. Oh, yeah, the applause. Oh, I love it. Anyway, wait, I'm reading Eric's comment about Spegs Breezeway. He went somewhere and he said he tried 120 something tiki drinks, couldn't drink anything but beer afterwards. Well, if you try 120 drinks, yeah, I'm surprised you're still alive.
Walk in the earth. You need anything, or are we good?
Another drink?
Oh, this is true. moments.
But besides that, I'm good.
Meantime,
Thank
let's
you.
actually try these
All
other
right.
things.
Okay, so my little, I'm calling them Hurry Curry Bites because they were Hurry Curry Curls in the 17 magazine book, but I made them vegan, so they didn't really curl. They're just sort of bites.
They don't curl, just bite.
They're good.
Yeah. Very heavy-headed curry there. Reminds me something of cheese straws, but the texture is very different. What's decorating these on the top? It's like corn chips or something.
Potato chips.
Potato chips. Potato chips. That's what the
Oh,
potato
you
chips are for.
Man, the chewy is combined. I'm going to go back to my recipe. 1 cup of flour, a half teaspoon salt, a half teaspoon ginger, a half teaspoon MSG.
We have that, huh?
A third of a cup butter, not melted, and a tablespoon water. And then you form it into a ball and you pat it out until it's a nice sheet. And then you cut it into strips and roll them. And then you dip those in a mixture of a half teaspoon curry and 3 tablespoons of melted butter.
It's just a half teaspoon for all of these?
Yep.
Wow, that's really coming through.
I know. And then you roll that in crushed potato chips and bake it 450 degrees
for 8 minutes.
For 8 minutes. And there you have it. Hurry Curry Bites from 17 magazine.
A tasty party bite.
In 1965-ish. Anyway, they're good.
It's interesting. On
our patrons will get that recipe
on
tomorrow.
Facebook. You can see what my drinking vessel on YouTube is completely obscured. We'll raise this a bit for all YouTube fans. Yeah, there you go. I'll have to keep doing that. We are the change in angle.
That's gone.
Change in angle. We haven't actually seen this in some 3 years since we've been using this system.
Gone, brand gone.
It was good. Very nice.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, what do I want to make next? I think I want to do a dark rum. Oh, I see you're talking amongst yourselves. I love that. Okay, hold on.
Please. Let me check out the thing.
All right. I'm going to shake again. I'm coming up with this on the spot.
On the spot, eh? Very good. Let's go to there. And if you want to make things happen.
All right. Let's
Drinky 3.
see. I liked that one. It was slightly sweet. I think I'm going to do the infamous half rum, half tequila thing.
Oh, what a fun thing. A number of drinks. Oh, wow, I'm losing my ice.
Uh-oh.
Least of my issues tonight. But I want that ice in here. Keeps things cold, you know.
I'm starting with an ounce of dark Jamaican rum.
It's a good place to start. After all.
And since you're not writing it down, I will.
Oh, I'll write it down. I'm sorry. Okay, we're actually making it. I should be taking dictation over here.
You've got other things to do.
I do not.
I understand.
Actually.
And then
I have a drink to drink. That's about it.
Let's see. Okay, good. I love that you're talking amongst yourselves.
Please.
This is good. Hi.
Hey, Viv.
Yeah.
Just
Hi, Viv.
saw you.
Good to
Pow,
see
pow,
you.
pow, pow, pow.
Yay. All right.
It's awesome.
1 ounce dark Jamaican rum.
Depending, you're watching here, so you can see my drink container. If you're watching on Facebook,
yeah, no, you're
YouTube,
on Facebook.
if you're watching on YouTube, you got a completely different camera setup.
I don't
Check
know what's
comments
going
about
on.
half an hour ago for the big fun time.
Oh my gosh. An ounce of reposado tequila, I know it sounds weird, but it's a combination that works. And let's see what I
there are a number of drinks out there that do that. One of the notable ones, of course, is the Mai Tai Garita, which was pioneered, I believe, by Mr. Phoenix,
Charles
who people
Phoenix,
saw
yes,
at this Ohana
at
thingy.
Ohana.
Yeah, he appeared about that.
We didn't see him at Ohana, but we've
Where
seen
is
him
he?
before.
I saw him
so
around.
it's-
We didn't see. We didn't see. We were working at the time that his
I know.
presentation
We were
happened,
busy
so.
grilling.
Busy grilling.
Anyway.
Busy slinging cheap beer. So
What
but-
want to use?
don't think about it. There's lots of great stuff over there,
I know.
and there's great stuff over there as well. Did you bring out the passion liqueur?
I did
That's a
not,
fine
but I
thing.
think I'm going to do that.
Oh, really? There we go. Inspired ration. Yeah. So his idea was, look, the Mai Tai and the margarita have ingredients in common. It's like, I want a Mai Tai, I want a margarita. I can't decide. Make them both into one glass. So he just kind of like catch them together, and it really works.
Two great tastes that taste great together.
They really do not oppose each other. Now, mezcal, on the other hand, I'm not entirely sure your average mezcal is going to play nice with others.
No, I don't
So
think
be careful when you're mixing with, and you really have to have a taste for it. We've had people say,
but you know what? Try it.
Tried it, and I really don't like that. So bear that in mind.
But you know what? If you're thinking like, I wonder how mezcal would play with this, try it.
Try
It's
it
the
out.
worst that could happen.
Because we tried it, and we do like the way it plays.
What's the worst that could happen? You toss the drink, whatever.
It tends to be very high proof, so that's one thing.
That was a half ounce of
of
Giffard Fruit de la Passion.
Fruit de la Passion.
And
I'm not about to try to pronounce French right now.
because I brought it out,
Or at
let's
any
use
time
the
of the day.
pineapple juice again.
Mm-hmm.
Half ounce fresh pineapple juice. And we need to do 3/4 of an ounce of the lemon.
We had some very fresh pineapple juice recently because you cored this baby, and I did. And we still have some fresh pineapple, which went into
that bad boy.
Went into the
Went into the
fashionola.
fashionola, exactly. Okay.
After the pineapple, you had
3/4 of an ounce.
a 3/4
fresh lemon juice. And let's do the whiskey barrel-aged bitters, shall we?
These were an Ohana recovery. There's that dregs bar, I call it, at the lower level when everyone has a half bottle of something and they just take it. They can coalesce into one bar down there, and people try to mix something with it. And there were some really oddball items down there, like that blueberry liqueur. I kind of liked it. It was not a very good shot.
Of course you did.
But everyone else is like, good God, this is hideous. I thought, yes, I just called that a challenge.
5 dashes.
So Sunday, I go down there to check out the remains, and of course it's all wet, and I'm looking amongst all of these really spurious bottles. 2 bottles of bitters. One of them is pretty depleted, one of them is not. This one was not, and those are not cheap bitters. So I said, whiskey barrel aged, coming home with me. No shame. Rain?
Yes.
Cocktail?
Yes.
Cocktail? Yes, she says.
Strain? Yes.
Strain.
This evening has been a strain.
Shake, strain it has. We need to give this a name, but that'll come. That will come. Are we really that pixelated? Because here I'm watching the replay on YouTube.
I don't know.
And
You guys,
it's okay. The color's a little funny, but it's probably coming in at like
YouTube
720,
people isn't
not
really that
1080 or anything.
pixelated.
If it keeps on like coming in and coming out, I don't know.
I feel like we're kind of at that point in our journey when we need to hire someone to help us with stuff like this, because neither of us is good at it, obviously. And we're making a movie. So we,
got to concentrate on these things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway.
Ellen waits does continue. Ellen does not wait. We're actually in the midst of.
I know.
This is crunch time. We are building props. We are restoring things. I restored an exit sign that was completely conked out, and now it's operating and it's looking
good. It's like
good.
trying to watch a Cinemax movie after your parents went to bed.
Oh, yeah, with the fuzzy lines there. You didn't have the unlock key.
Anyway,
that's a kicker.
Just pretend it's like 1982. I don't know.
You had a friend whose parents subscribed to
Select TV.
Select TV, so you could see the Emmanuel series. Oh boy, racy.
I'm glad YouTube people are making the best of it. I will say that.
You know, we all have to adapt. We all 2 weeks ago were trying to watch us do a broadcast, and every 5 seconds it was conking out. And we did that torture test for 20 minutes and said, "I'm not going to kill you."
Yes, Charles Phoenix was at Ohana. We didn't go, but we've seen him before, and he's very funny.
Yeah,
so
course,
yeah.
It delivers a hilarious presentation, and I don't think this time was any exception. And he was mingling amongst the folks at a couple of occasions. That's on Thursday, actually hanging out at the party. So.
I don't think I even saw him there until like Saturday. But anyway.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, so was Jeff Berry showed up. It's kind of out of the blue. It's like, oh yeah, you know.
He showed up for the room crawl.
For the crawl.
Did he even stay after the room crawl?
I didn't see him the next day.
He showed up to serve drinks, and
it's like,
I don't know. He might.
There were pictures in the afternoon, so he was definitely like on campus early enough to be in daylight. And it was during the same section that we were performing, wasn't it?
Oh wait, hold on. Go. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Yep. Yeah, the black velvet. We could order that as a print. I guess maybe we should do that. I don't know.
Sounds like fun. But definitely, that was Tiki Tom. Put that, set that up.
Yeah, that was really fun.
He donated his services, and all of the payment for that went directly to the East Island Foundation at Ohana. So he just set up a little corner of. Which was it, the Waikiki Lounge, I believe? And people just lined up and had the pictures. Took really a bunch of shots, and then he said, "Okay, great." And within a week, pictures came out to you. It was really cool. Yeah, because he had that whole big frame around it, which was really great.
Did Charles Phoenix, since we didn't see him, did he throw ding dongs into the crowd?
Anybody? We've heard that happens from time to time. Hey, we cleared up. Glad to see.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad we cleared up. Hi, Knick-Knack Twin.
The more of this baby I have, the less likely I am to clear up. I think things are looking fuzzier for me. Ow. Jeez. I got to be careful here.
Did you stab yourself?
I just stabbed myself with my metal straw.
Which gives me an idea of
that kind of an evening, I tell you.
Anyway.
Get right some of that ice. My oh my. Like my pineapple growth loaf.
I know. No ding dongs. Oh well. It just makes me, the ding dong thing makes me think of a story.
An incident that you heard some years ago.
We once heard about Roy Rogers. You all right?
I'll be fine. Okay. And so will that.
I was about to say who wants to hear the Roy Rogers story. Who am I kidding? I'm going to tell it anyway.
We're here, huh?
It didn't involve me. It involved a friend of ours. Anyway, it involved a friend of ours, and he is the #1 fan of the actor Christopher Lee, who I realize is dead now. But when he was, he still is #1 fan. But when he was alive, he would go see him whenever possible, to the point where Christopher Lee knew him. He was that big of a fan. Like he considered him, if not a friend, then a close acquaintance. So anyway, Christopher Lee was
not quite stalker, but
at the opening of a Roy Rogers restaurant. And so for some reason, Mike was there. I don't think Christopher Lee was actually there, but Mike was there.
He was there, and Roy Rogers was there.
And Roy Rogers was there for the open. Okay, so I don't know why he was
conflating some stories here.
Yeah, but he was at the opening of this Roy Rogers.
Yeah,
had nothing to do with Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was at this opening, and it was him and a bunch of kids. And Roy Rogers starts tossing apples out into the crowd and bonked our friend in the head with an apple.
The stories you treasure because they're just that hilarious. So I think we heard that from him. So, and he was not like this kind of like small guy. He was this big hulking fellow. So,
but anyway, that just made the idea of throwing ding dongs out in the crowd made me think of that
kind of thinking about the apples and they go boing.
Roy Rogers tossing apples out to the kids and one of them bonking Mike in the head.
These things. There is a Christopher Lee story, but it's not nearly as entertaining, and it's just a different thing.
Oh, that's why I was conflating.
You were conflating a couple stories. So.
Yes. Well, the Christopher Lee story was just, he was at some event, Christopher Lee, some con of some sort.
Some kind of a con.
And our friend was trying to get in. And security's trying to stop him, and Christopher Lee says, "Stop, let him pass. He's my friend."
Let him pass. In that Christopher Lee tonality. And he'd seen him so many times by that point, he's like, let him pass, you know?
Which is exactly what you want in a star that you're obsessed with. You want them to...
A star's got some class and understands...
Yes, you want them to...
Understands why he is the stature he is because you're watching him. You know, you're going to see the pictures. That's the idea. So that's a kind of a fun thing. It's a classy thing.
And he was called Newton ever since. Oh, jeez.
Well, Hoover beer, I don't think I've ever heard of. And
what?
But you may not have ever heard of Knickerbocker,
Hoover
which
beer.
I never tried. That's been gone a long time. Or Falstaff, which was definitely an East Coast product and has also been gone a long time. Did I try this even? I don't think I did.
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't. It's good. Leaving the rest for you because...
Thanks,
pal.
Leave the rest of my drink for me.
Yeah, what a nice thing. I think I'll bust my empty.
You got a couple of uses out of that pineapple. So yay.
Oh, hey.
All right, catching up. Oh yeah, yeah. He sounds like a great guy, Christopher Lee. He's unfortunately no longer with us, but
everything must pass. But really, late in the game, he was still soliciting roles. I think he was 95 and saying, "I'm ready to act." You know.
I think he was acting,
and he was doing things. So he was in like one of those Lord of the Rings,
one of those series we didn't see.
That kind of thing. Am I wrong? Yeah, it's like circa maybe like.
Amy says, "My dad drank both of those cheap beers."
How hilarious! Can you do me a favor? Pass me one of those paper towels with some fluid, and I'll take care of some of the stick on top of the bar. Because I'm right over here.
It's over there. So here. There you go. Thank you. Take care of some of the stick on the bar.
Stick them on the bar.
Do that.
You don't need to stick them on top of the bar. I usually do this after. Well,
don't get bar cleaning fluid on my delicious snacks.
Just making sure here. Making sure.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what?
There for later.
What?
Mm-hmm. Would be fun.
There's a comment there I'm trying to read, but
interesting. So I'm going to do the following.
Oh, the miniseries in the series V. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know what I'm doing.
She's their favorite pest. I love that. That's cute. Acting. Always makes me think of John Lovitz. I was merely acting. What are you making?
I'm going to do something that I did on the spot at the old Ohana.
Oh yeah, he told me about this one. I was sound asleep when he made this drink.
She was wisely in bed. I was still wandering around because I don't sleep anymore. At these things, you have a few things, you get all kind of wired up, and then I'm just like, I need to go calm down. So I did, and I wandered around to 2 or 3 different groups, and I calmed down and went to bed. That's how it is. But while I was up there, I was passing somebody's room on the upper deck, and she says, "Hey, how are you doing? Want a drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What the heck? We're here." And so I took a look at what she had, which was an interesting assortment of product. You know, you could make like a bunch of stuff, and then you couldn't make a bunch of stuff. And I was like, I could just use something tall and fluid, like something gin and tonic. So you have tonic? Yeah. Do you have gin? No. Oh, okay. Do we have tonic water out here?
Yes.
We do. Very good.
I put some in the fridge.
Very wise. So basically, I built in glass.
I prepared for this, believe it or not.
Of course you did.
I prepared for this broadcast.
You prepared hard for this.
So the fact that it took 20 minutes to go live.
I put this camera out here at something like 6:30. It's ready to go a long time ago.
I know.
You know how it is? We put
I do know how it is.
I put the liquor out here, so it's all ready. I squeezed
the
lemons.
Master Thespian. That's exactly
Master Thespian.
I was merely acting.
Hot stuff coming through. So I said, well, this is one of our correspondents from Las Vegas. And if I was better, I would remember her name and be able to tell it here. If she's watching, please hit me to the fact that I was at your room and I mixed a little something. And then somebody was like, "What's that?" I said, well, it's just this thing. I'd like one. So I mixed a second one. And somebody got to enjoy it, and she did enjoy it. So what we're going to do is do this again. Fill your glass with ice. A double old-fashioned, please, because there's a visual effect going on here. Next thing you need to do is get your measuring container, and I think I used 1.5 worth. And I said, so you don't have gin. What do you have? Tequila. Oh, you do have tequila. And she had some pretty nice tequila.
Okay.
So I said, fine. We're going to make a tequila and tonic kind of thing. It's pretty simple. This was like 1 a.m.
We have a
mixing.
pretty nice tequila too.
We have to have a pretty nice tequila right here. So 1.5 ounces worth of reposado tequila. This might have been a Blanco, but it was a nice Blanco. And there's plenty of nice Blancos out there because it hasn't sat around for a while. Doesn't mean much.
Okay. What else?
I believe that there was a touch of orange liqueur in there. Happen to have Grangala. This is a very nice orange liqueur. We also happen to have the Marnier, which is a really nice orange liqueur. I'm going to toss in all of. I used a heavy dash on that, so call that 1/3 ounce.
Okay.
Oh, go. All right.
Okay. What else?
Next thing, I don't use that. The next thing I used was waiting on that. Did use some lemon or lime. I'll use a lemon. I think I had a lemon squeeze to use, and I'm going to give that like about 1/2 ounce worth. So far, we're working on a tequila lime thing. I've already got some orange in there. It's starting to sound like a margarita.
I was going to say, it sounds very margarita-esque so far.
I'm going to grab the appropriate swizzle stick from this
here. The Ohana swizzle stick.
The actual guy. They're actually impaling Lumpy there. Whoa, maybe somebody got violent.
Man.
Give that a really nice stir.
Like impaling Lumpy this year. Lumpy.
Apply your silicone
beheading Lumpy
umbrella. Tiny parasol. Okay, so far, it's a nice flavor. Now, grab your tonic.
It's in the fridge. It's in the refrigerator.
The refrigerator, where it should be. Right?
The refrigerator.
Right. Grab your opener, which should be to your right.
There's some over there, too.
There are? Okay. Let me feel around, see if I got. Actually, I think I do have something here.
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Gotta get a handle on it.
We have a bunch of them back here.
We have the Anne variety of openers, gotta say.
Yeah, just hold on to this so that nothing falls over.
Oh, yes. This is something. This doesn't look like it.
Abra says I stole my Ohana swizzle from 2019. Yay!
Oh, very good. Excellent.
Wait, what did you spit out? Oh, wait. Grapefruit juice? Uh-oh. Oh, I never touch beer. Oh no. Oh,
which beer were you
I'm
trying?
Just catching up on your stories. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I gotta
gotta kill somebody here. Got some
Naked HD XYZ, the cheapest on time. Hold on.
One time. Are you out of your mind? Okay, sorry folks. We have a spammer. We need to remove. And do we need to do that to every single one of these damn things?
Remove.
Son of a bitch. Can't we block this person? Report. Why don't you report this person?
I will.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Gotta kill some of these.
This is what happens when you use your I'm gonna call it pornography.
Yeah.
Thanks. We've received your report. Okay, but they still didn't remove the comments.
So we're gonna.
All right, so I'm gonna have to remove everyone. Oh my god. Doing this on webcam sucks.
This is why having a different filter was a good idea. Well, that's what we started out to do tonight, folks.
Wait.
This is
oh my god, it will let me pin their message, but not remove it.
I'm going to fill my glass because now I really need this. Fill with tonic. Happen to have
this broadcast is like
hold on. Schweppes bitter lemon tonic. I decided, let's try that because that sounded really good. And the final bit, which actually made this a really fun drink.
I'm deleting you.
Delete. It's just happening on YouTube.
I could pin there.
Let me talk to you for a second. This is just happening on YouTube, so you're not seeing this on Facebook, but we definitely have a spammer attacking us on the YouTube because this evening hasn't been fun enough, right?
Eric says, I don't want to date naked hard drives. None of us do.
No. No Russian English translation. Yeah, we're usually getting people from somewhere in that corner of the world.
Wait, did I get all of them?
We appreciate.
I think I got all of them.
We appreciate the translation of the Cyrillic. You got that one too?
Which one?
I'm looking at that right
there.
Yeah,
no, it says message deleted.
Oh, it is. Okay, it's
by
gone.
Velveteen. Message deleted. Message deleted.
Bye. Jeez, gotta watch these folks like a hawk.
This is like,
Telling you.
okay. We've been watching that series on Netflix with William Shatner, where he does the In Search Of thing and examines all the schlock science.
Yeah, at face value. Really.
Yeah. It's like we
like,
watched
what?
Oak Island last night, and I just have to say that this evening's broadcast reminds me of an episode of what the hell is that show called? Unexplained or
Unexplained. America's Most Wanted. I know.
Oh God.
Bullshit or not? Yeah, bullshit or not. It
Spam
certainly
release
is.
add a couple of eggplant emojis.
You don't ever know. I gotta watch this stuff constantly.
Oh my God. I love that you guys are just, this will be known as the cursed live stream. Yes, it will. Like the whole beach party
it's the fun
theme.
part.
I think I'm just, I'm going to change the theme right now. This has just been the broadcast from hell.
Broadcast from heck.
The broadcast from hell.
Well, let's make it more fun.
It's not completely from hell.
No.
Because you guys are here.
You're
here.
Hey, we finally got to you. We're having a good conversation. Fun stuff is happening. Talking like yourselves. That's all the part of it, right?
Yes. You're here, and that's all that matters.
We started with Beach Party. Maybe
I'm not going to lie.
Maybe we'll have a redo on that one because
this has been heavy lifting. Tech-wise, this has been heavy lifting.
I haven't even finished my drink, by the way.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so here we go. So here's the final bit.
Okay.
That was a shot of tequila. You build this in glass with a lot of ice. One of these Ohana double old fashions is a great place to start. You want it to be a clear glass. There's a reason for that. Okay. Shot of the tequila, a 1/3 ounce of the orange liqueur, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. What else did I add to that?
I wasn't there. I was asleep.
That was it so far, right? Okay. Give that a stir. Fill with tonic, because that's what we had on hand at the time, tequila and tonic. And here's the final bit. Get yourself a good dose of
you filled with
Campari.
tonic.
I'm giving that about,
okay.
This is about 1/4 ounce of Campari. Okay. That was available too. I thought, well, that's interesting.
Right.
When you got that at a tropical bar, you can do some fun stuff with Campari. And here's what you want to do with that. Grab your glass and very carefully slip it in.
How much is that?
About 1/4 ounce.
Okay.
And notice how you just have this sort of a red slick happening over here. And at the time that I made this, somebody said, "It's like the Jaws drink." I'm like, yeah,
yes.
This is called Everybody Off the Beach. And there you go. Make this yourself. A little bitter, being balanced by some sweet elements in there. I use that bitter lemon tonic. That's kind of nice. You can use a regular tonic. That'll work perfectly fine. If you happen to like tequila and tonic, there you go. If you don't, try it out. It's not a bad idea.
1/4 ounce Campari.
I'm actually really thirsty right now because it's quite warm out here.
What did you call that? What did you call that, Masterpiece?
Everyone off the beach.
Everyone off the beach.
I don't know if they actually say that in Jaws. I just thought that's, he certainly expresses that should happen. And then the mayor of the town is like, "We can't possibly close. It's high season." There's this big argument. That's why they have to go find a boat.
Yeah.
And then they need a bigger boat.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
You need a bigger boat. I'm going to do one more thing because I forgot.
Hi, Hugo. Oh,
I
my gosh.
forgot to return my
America's
straw.
Most
So I'm going to get a straw for me.
You know what?
Straws out here.
I'm not even bothered. I know that I feel like 5 years ago, I would have been really bothered by the cursed live stream. Amy says, we're voting for the cursed tiki live stream cocktail. Well, we can do that. I wasn't even going to have another drink after this, but you know what? I'm not going to lie. Right now, I'm like, yeah, I want all the drinks I can get right now.
Oh, I'll take them all, she says.
I'll take them all.
I'll take you all on.
I don't have to be anywhere tomorrow until 2. So.
But clearly, we're good.
All right. So.
I'm
going to call this tiki.
I'm using the straw that was in my swag bag. Now, who supplied these straws?
Kegworks donated those straws.
They're a nice copper finish.
They are.
It's an excellent.
They're very cute.
Excellent bent straw, and the straight straw had this sort of rainbow finish to it, which was fun.
Broadcast from hell. I just like saying it like that, like hell.
Well, Shatner would say that.
He broadcast from hell.
Did it come to us from other planets, or did it come
from
beyond? Did it come straight up from hell? That's the thing.
I'm losing it.
This is a pretty new show. I think he was just making this last year, so it's actually It's fun in a schlock science way. It's definitely fun and in search of way. We don't have Leonard Nimoy to actually do that these days. So hey, somebody's got to, right?
It's I'll just say that making a movie is no joke. So yeah. So anyway, keep talking.
I will talk amongst
Keep talking while
I will continue to do that. The fun part about this is it's a double shot of quinine because you've got it from the tonic water and also from the Campari. So you've got a little bit of that. I just used a quarter ounce to give it that color. It's starting to incorporate. It's becoming a nice pink color in there. When you first toss it in, it's just like this like expanding slick of red. Oh, Well, people love horror movies and people love Jaws, so that's entirely appropriate. If you happen to have a gummy shark to impale
I
this
don't know
on,
if people love Jaws.
which I think we happen to have.
Do people love Jaws? I love Jaws.
Yeah,
but do people in general love Jaws?
It's a beloved picture. It was a huge summer hit. The film basically created
yeah.
the summer blockbuster, all caps, that we know. Did not create the merchandising thing. I don't think there were a lot of Jaws toys at the time, although there was a Jaws toy at the time, Jaws game. And there is a Jaws game subsequently. There's a
Jaws toy.
There was a newer. I remember who was it? Adam had that when we shot it. His place. As a matter of fact, he had a Jaws toy. He's a big fan of. And there is a contemporary Jaws game that's sort of like a role playing thing. I'm like, oh, hell, I played that in a second.
All right.
And
I'm entertaining myself with preparing the recipes for our Patreon patrons.
Patrons get all of the recipes the following day. If you're interested to be a patron, go to...
Or tonight, if I'm awake.
If I'm awake, patreon.com/velveteenlounge. Is that correct?
Correct.
Sponsorship starting at $5 per month. If that's not your bag, we have a little banner at the bottom of the screen that shows you where to go if you'd simply like to throw something in the tip jar. Because
I'd like to add something to the new camera.
No.
Anyway, never mind.
Last thing I need right now.
We're going to stop talking about money right now.
Last thing I need right now is this camera. This thing's going to keep going as long as...
Eric had the Jaws game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Errol says,
chagrin.
Lisa and I saw a commercial for Our Time, the biggest dating site for singles over 50. In the fine print, it stated that you must be 18 or older to apply.
How about 50? Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
If you're over 50 and trolling these things,
crush it like Quint,
and you're expecting that somebody is over 18, you're expecting they're substantially over 18,
aren't
you?
Quint. I love Quint. We had the Quint Narragansett at Ohana.
Gansett every summer reissues the mid 70s can that I remember well. I remember everybody was drinking cans of beer that were those. And at the time, these were not aluminum cans. These were the steel cans.
No malaria for Paul.
They were. Oh yeah, I'm great. You could send the mosquitoes my way,
good.
And I will not be affected.
Covered.
Absolutely. No, I'll be eaten alive. They love me. They love you more, I think. And boy, do they love your sister. But they'll chow down usually on my ankles because they're exposed when I'm outside in shorts and grilling and all that. And it's like, oh, delicious. And then the next day I'm just like itching like mad. I really got to remember to put that on. When we were out doing fireworks, actually Roman candles on Monday, I put the spray on.
It's our time to date people half our age.
These things, they try. They really try,
I have the gout, Eric says. It's a show about beach drinking. We're not bothered by video quality. Well, you know what?
Beach blanket meltdown.
I know when I know when we try really hard. Like when we were having our technical difficulties, we tried so hard to make it work.
As usual.
And then you reach a point where you're
same camera, 2 broadcasts. We say you're either going to be at this for the next 2 hours or you're doing a broadcast.
Yeah.
So that's your pick. And we certainly know that after a couple hours of dead air that you would be well on your way because you can't wait around for these things. Well, we're not going to make you wait around just to see a broadcast. Every week we go live at 7:59 and you see us bang right up. So what's going on here? I think there's some BS with the YT, and I'll say that out loud. YouTube, you're really up my posterior tonight. Damn, what the hell's up with that? Facebook?
No, we
log right on.
I think it has something to do. I don't know.
I won't speculate until we can dig into this, and clearly we need to.
I think it has something to do with trying to like we have so many Gmail addresses now
It's
that I was
sorting these
trying
things
to
out.
sign into the Gmail for our production company on your laptop.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah,
But
I
anyway,
uploaded. By the
I
way,
don't know.
fans of live music and fans of Captain Quad Productions, I just uploaded a new live video today. As a matter of fact, it took forever, and it was really giving me grief.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
So I was concerned that was bollocksing things up, but I don't think it was. I think it's just our connectivity wasn't that great. Well, I restarted the modem, and clearly that's not a problem. I think it's 100% our connection to YouTube right now coming through. This laptop is it's okay, but it was giving people a lot of pixels.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
just
so
minutes
I'm
ago.
just thinking.
Yes.
Oh yes,
right.
Julie says there was a news story not too
Mhm.
long ago about a child actor from Jaws becoming a real police chief in the town it was filmed in. I think I heard about that.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Isn't that great stuff? And these
Oh,
things
I
happen.
know. Well, I was reading an article the other day about how all the beaches in New York are doing shark patrols because I guess
Warmer oceans,
they think,
etc.
warmer oceans and more shark activity.
They come
But
close in.
some of the scientists are like, this is ridiculous. They're not going to hurt you or whatever. But
Depends on the shark.
well, that's the thing. It's like they're not going to hurt you until someone does.
I mean, a hell of a lot of sharks out there are just not after human beings, and some of them will eat anything. I mean, obviously, don't go skiing. Don't go not skiing.
Skiing. Don't go skiing in the ocean.
Don't go skiing in the ocean. Now, don't go surfing off of South Africa unless you want to be facing up the actual great white, right? That's why they. Oh,
it's got to be a shark drink with an umbrella. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
We happen to have the correct mug, and I believe the formula to make that drink that's on my hat. I believe it's in the front here somewhere. Don't I have that shark drink that came from Mother of Pearl?
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
I completely forget what they called it, but it was a really good drink. They had that Dynasty Sharky head mug, and then they would drizzle grenadine around it. So it was all bloody. It was like, it was a bloody mess.
No, I did one. Fun. I did one really on Tiki Trail.
Yes, you did.
Maybe we could do it here too.
Well, it could be just fine. Mm-hmm. Lucky Lager with the Rebuses. You know who else had those? Oh, Ballantine, who until very recently was still doing the Rebuses. And who else did that? Falstaff. Falstaff had the Rebus as well. So that was actually not unknown at the time. On the East Coast, you could get Falstaff and Ballantine. Currently, Falstaff is long gone. They actually spent their time in the 80s absorbing a lot of small brands and running them into the ground. And then they ran themselves into the ground. But I had some Falstaff in my time. It was a pretty decent lager. And then Ballantine is still being made by Pabst, I believe, although there is a Ballantine company that's making their IPA, and that's another thing you can see on the front of my hat. That's an excellent IPA, and I haven't seen it on the shelves in a long time. So it's apparently one of the original U.S. IPAs from the 1880s. I think.
This is ridiculous, but I'm back figuring this.
And check it out.
What did we make?
Somewhere back there.
What did we make?
Oh, it's in there somewhere, they said.
Oh, it's in here somewhere.
Oh, it's in there somewhere. Talk amongst yourselves while we do a little searching.
Here we are.
Kooks?
Chum.
Oh,
that's
Chum.
The drink Chum.
That's right.
I'm going to copy the recipe and put it right on our recipe sheet.
Where the buyer is our chum.
That was from The Simpsons.
That's a little Simpsons humor for you. Pretty hilarious.
All right. Chum. Chum. You gotta say it like that. Chum.
Chum. And the Hurry Curry Bites. Not Harry Curry Bites.
Curry.
We're not actually going to just like end it all because this broadcast was big fun. This broadcast has been great. You're here. It takes a while to get going, but hey, sometimes that happens.
That's just life.
What can we say? That's just life.
I used to have a teacher who would say, "That's life in the big city."
Yeah. I will say that. I'll say that, and then I'll point to the nearest big city, and I'll be like, Newburgh? I mean, hey, big city might be
He would also say, that's the way it goes heading west.
Back in the day, that was the way it went heading west.
That's the way it goes heading west.
Bum-ba-dee-da, bum-ba-dee-da.
All right, chum. We should make chum though.
If you're interested to make chum, it is available to you, and the shark mug is like probably.
Do we
to
have
my
the
right.
stuff that goes? Let's see.
Check
What
it
goes
out.
into
We do
chum?
have Stiggins.
That was so
Oh,
many drinks
So
ago.
sorry. 20,000 drinks ago. What goes in this guy right here? There is a drink that goes into the
Oh,
vortex
we
mug.
got that one from the vortex.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, hold on.
It's got a lot. It even has like a grape on the
Chum.
bottom here. It's big fun. You got to go to
Oh.
Atlanta to buy this mug.
I
Heavy
know.
too. Big capacity.
Or I mean, they might sell it on their
They
website.
may sell it on their website.
Oh, grapefruit bitters.
I
We're
do
gonna
have their pin in the back of my hat.
substitute grapefruit for the grapefruit
Okay.
bitters.
10
Okay.
dashes. Wow. Okay. Well, we've got
Yeah,
some
we're
good
gonna
things to sell.
substitute. But
We've got some
anyway,
good
we
things
have
to sell,
got
folks.
another one for you. Chum.
What do you know?
Chum. Let's
chum.
say it like that. Chum. Not chum. Chum. Oh, we're taking you guys into the hot tub. I want to go into the hot tub.
I'll go in the hot tub.
Paul could tell you my life goal is to have a hot tub. Basically.
That's a pretty achievable goal. Like that's not a
I
five-figure
love
goal. It's
it.
more of a four-figure goal. You know, low four figures even.
When I was creating chum.
Chum.
Gotta say it like that. Not chum. You can't say it like chum.
But the buyer is our chum.
I was watching scenes from Jaws, and they're still kind of scary.
Well, they are. The film is.
I mean, I was
directed
watching the ones where
to be menacing.
they got eaten, but
Yeah. It's actually directed to be menacing, and of course, it's a little surprising when things happen. And of course, you have the
grab the
element.
shark mug for chum.
You have the element where like the local authorities don't really want to close the beach because hey, it's high season. You can't interrupt business. Oh, let's have some fun, huh?
Oh, geez.
That sounds too familiar.
Yeah.
A little too familiar.
Anyway, I'll be back.
There are stories about the production of Jaws in 1975. I believe this was shot off Nantucket, where you're out there with a boat, another boat which is holding your camera crew, another boat holding your second unit camera crew, your cast, your director, and a recalcitrant mechanical shark named Bruce, which was refusing to work. And it's just one of those days where Spielberg is like, why did I get out of bed in the morning? And they persisted and made things happen, and eventually you get some classic. But frankly, you know, halfway around the world, you had Coppola in the jungle in the Philippines shooting something called Apocalypse Now, and he's about to put a gun to his head. That itself is a crazy, crazy documentary. Both of these films got made, and both of them were huge box office. So I think they hit a nerve. Spielberg managed to create the summer blockbuster, and Coppola managed to create the contemporary Vietnam picture. So there you go. Sometimes you just persist past all of the demons and all of the craziness of like getting a steamship up and over a mountain, Fitzcarraldo, and then at the end of that you go, we got something. Yeah, let's put this out there. So what the heck? Persist. That's all I gotta say.
What are we
talking about? Persistence within the case of shark drink with an umbrella. Don't we have umbrellas? We have umbrellas.
We have better.
Yeah, better than that. Good decor.
We have better.
Oh yeah. Definitely. And anybody wants to take us into the hot tub anytime, let us know.
Oh, very attainable. Yay.
Excuse for wanting booze. Therapeutic. Oh man.
Have a hot tub.
Talk about your lower back pain. That just makes that go away.
Yes, Abra, she did do an amazing acting job.
Yeah, seriously. If you read the novelization of that, it's pretty graphic, pretty nasty stuff.
All right, we gotta go back
Martha's. Yeah, you're right. It was Martha's.
We gotta go back to Chum.
Let's go check that. I'm just checking out some comments here. Oh yeah, interesting. The dialogue is well written. It is actually a good script because it's all about the scenario. The scenario again is this whole idea of like we need to do something about this problem, and the local authorities are saying we can't do anything. No, we got to just barrel ahead. Everybody's got to hit the beach because this is it. This is commerce.
Wow, we're almost out of ice. I'm gonna go get more ice.
I thought I put a bunch of ice in there, but of course,
I'm sure you did. But
I guess we've made a few drinks and it's rather
Yes.
warm out here.
all right, getting more ice.
Yep. Let's see, just checking a few comments, make sure I didn't miss. Wow. Hilarious. Well, actually, if we start talking gout, that is apparently considered a disease of the wealthy. That is, you're able to eat very rich foods, and these things tend to hit you. I have heard about people that we know getting it who are probably just eating some fairly, high-fat diet kind of thing. So it'll sock you. Gout.
Oh, I don't know. I
Uric
don't.
acid.
How do you get gout? I don't even know.
Build up a uric acid in your body. And
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Do we have that? Have you used this yet? I'm gonna use this. Okay, so to make chum.
I have.
To make
that's
chum.
okay.
All right.
Chum.
An ounce of amber rum.
That's amber rum.
I'm gonna use the old
port. That's a good place to be.
All right.
Well, you know.
By the way,
venerable old ports
with a
behind
shark
Jaws.
mug.
Good place to be. This shark mug is actually Dynasty Wholesale. They didn't put a number on it.
Go
to their catalog and you'll find it.
We got that from a friend.
Usually they have a catalog number. I could tell you it's number 220 DW, but they didn't say so. I'd have to look it up for you.
Fill your shark mug with ice and then add an ounce of amber rum.
This is not unattainable, and you can certainly order them directly from Dynasty, although you probably have to order a case lot.
I think you could probably get on Amazon and buy a case.
Find the case of these babies.
Add an ounce of Stiggins Fancy pineapple rum from Plantation.
The Stiggins is an excellent pineapple rum. There's a few of them on the market. It's kind of a revived category. You could obviously just take some fresh pineapple and infuse your rum with it yourself. And if you want to do that,
this is easier.
Please report on the circumstances. But in the meantime, just go find yourself the Plantation product. Widely available, as far as I know. We certainly are able to get a nice selection of Plantation products, and they're well done.
Yeah.
Very well done.
A half ounce of the
Fruit de la Passion.
Where did it go?
That should be with you.
No, it's over here.
Oh, it's right there.
Okay. Got it.
It's still closer to you.
Half ounce. There we go.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, the pineapple's excellent. And if you ever have issues getting that, talk to us. Our supply is good on that. Perhaps we can meet up.
The goofy mayor in the plaid suit.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
I forget who was playing him, but he's
he would Murray Hamilton. Is that
Murray Hamilton?
Is that his name?
Murray Hamilton from The Graduate. You're right. It was him.
Okay,
who actually he works very well with
back
that.
to the chum.
Just a moment, please. There we go. La 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 la.
She was a summer girl. Half ounce Campari.
Mm-hmm.
We had to embitter this.
I gotta get it bitter.
So bitter.
The booze in the hot tub. Yes. Well, that's a big 1-2 punch.
Booze in the hot tub is just my
life
goals right there.
And I'm damn sure that is Murray Hamilton from The Graduate, isn't it?
It is.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job. Have some fresh lemon juice.
Half ounce fresh lemon. Oh, kind of low.
Well, you got lime over there. You definitely
got enough lemon. I got enough lemon. All right.
That's enough for our purposes. So yeah.
All right. Half ounce fresh lemon juice.
And
I'm going to use orange bitters.
Orange bitters is a pretty damn good place to be here. We had grapefruit bitters, and I think we were trying to do something with them, so we used them. But the orange will do. And actually, if you're on those cholesterol pills, you can't have grapefruit, can you? Oh, geez. Have to start thinking about that stuff these days.
Nope.
Things. It's like no soy, no gluten.
Can't see it, but
nuts.
It's very red.
Quite red.
And then,
first of all, you need to put this guy through the straw hole.
The resistance.
And then the resistance.
You have to add your unlucky swimmer.
Ow!
No. Anyway, chum.
Do that again. I didn't see that on this broadcast. Ah! There she goes.
Help me. Oh, Lisa watched The Graduate yesterday. I love The Graduate.
Anytime it was just playing randomly on this set, I'll just join in. I'll be compelled.
Yes.
Started watching that
when
I was
a teenager.
When you're like 17 watching that, you're like, wow, But still, it hits. Mike Nichols, nailed it. Oh,
she fell out.
Yep.
No, this straw doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
It knocked our swimmer out of Bruce's mouth.
So I recommend getting yourself one of these shark mugs because you can do fun things with it, like make this drink.
I think you could probably get them on Amazon really cheaply. I should probably add them to our Amazon store, shouldn't I?
Think. Our Amazon store still happening. If you buy things through there, you don't even have to buy a product that's in our store. We benefit. To your lower left, you'll see the whole tip jar. Thank you. If you would like to throw something down on that, Tips are appreciated because, well, we buy a few liquors for this just to make sure we're stocked. And we don't like to run out, particularly if we get a request and we're like, oh, we can't do that because we don't have tequila. You always want to have tequila.
We don't do that, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair.
We like to have stocked up on stuff. It's not like we can make anything at any time.
Oh,
the number of liquors out there is crazy.
I love Rear Window.
Classic. That was off the market for years, and I remember it was re-released again in
She fell out, or did she escape?
1984. I remember
she
seeing
escaped,
it at the theater.
But don't worry, we took care of it.
We got her back where she belongs.
She's back in the belly of the beast.
I'm back in the shark groove. Yeah.
Oh my God. You can help with chum.
I can help with some chum over there. Mention of Nichols and May. Just saw one of their albums at the thrift store the other day. I probably should have picked it up because they're pretty hilarious.
Don't you have all their albums?
No, we do not have all the Nichols.
You didn't pick it up? Why?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's still there.
It's probably still there.
Nobody around here cares.
Nobody knows who the hell they are or thinks
Except
that they're
Marty.
funny, and because they haven't put the record on.
But no one else besides Marty cares.
But they had that delivery, There's actually there's a quickie parody of them on an album from a group called the Credibility Gap. This was a comedy team, and they did a bunch of things, and they had an album that's called A Great Gift Idea, and they have this whole thing called like the greatest comedy hits of forever, and they have like all these little quickie bits that are supposed to be like different comedians, and they're basically capturing the comedian in like 1 second, and it's like Mort Sahl, yeah, right, And they do Nichols and May, and the Nichols and May shtick is like, I'm sick. I know,
Errol says,
it's hilarious.
Whose side are you on? Well,
I don't know. Maybe both.
It's like my favorite drink decoration ever. Okay, now, all right. Okay, so Eric, just a little bit of YouTube hilarity. YouTube made us moderate your comment. They let Naked Person 100 post all these different posts, but
100 posts.
I had to
about
allow
18 plus,
your
probably not really
to show up.
And why?
Because
why is that?
Social media is weird.
Is this because they use the term Jewish? Are you kidding me? What the hell?
God.
This is idiotic. Thank you, YouTube. You've done it again.
Hi, Tom.
You've got two comedians who actually
Jamie.
happen to be, they can talk about it. Jeebus, Arebus. I swear.
You can't judge a book by its hair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Post Ohana let down. I get it.
This is still really good.
I made
Can I help you with that? Help me with that there.
Chum.
So I'm going to say three things here. So Jamie's talking about the Credibility Gap single they released. They apparently released a single. They released a single with that title, and it's like a great takeoff of like the Osmonds and the Jackson 5 and everything. And it's a pretty funny song, and it's got a great little bridge. Boom chakalaka laka. And the second thing that they did, apparently they always wanted to release a single, and the flip side of the song was going to be called No Information Available. I think that this actually did occur. And then they re-recorded this in German, and the German lyrics do not correspond to the song. They took random phrases out of a translation book, like a phrase book. So if you understand German and you can actually listen to their own cover of You Can't Judge a Book by Its Hair, then you'll fall over laughing, I think, because it's just crazy, crazy stuff. So that's it. And that was featured on an album called The World's Worst Records on Rhino. And I picked that up at a thrift store for $1 ages ago. The first volume of this comes with the barf bag, which is great. None of this is barfable. It's just, it's really some crazy, crazy songs. And that was one of them. And that was the first time I heard the Credibility Gap. Years later, I hear the original version. I'm like, oh, I know this song. Bingo. But that whole album has great, great stuff. Like that, it's got
Dr. D'Amato.
It's the Credibility Gap album. Great Gift Idea is the one that has what am I thinking of? The blaxploitation takeoff.
Oh, Kingpin.
Kingpin.
He's a king. He's a pin. He's a kingpin.
It's this whole thing where like Martin Luther King is a black politician hero.
By the way, Eric, it also made me moderate your next comment too. So it's like you could be selling naked whatever, unfettered.
But if you're trying to make salient comments here right on the YouTube,
salient comments, YouTube has
they're about to shut you down. I'm not going to call it censorship, but this is just random crapola coming from an Autobot. I gotta say that this is kind of.
Oh, Jamie says, "What was a popular tune on Dr. Demento back in the day?" Sure. Yeah.
Absolutely believe that. I used to listen to Demento. I used to recall that he would play a lot of really ancient stuff that was kind of like various funny bits. If he played Spike Jones, that was perfectly fine. But the contemporary stuff he played eventually started featuring a lot of Weird Al, which was a good idea. But then you've got the credibilities. And these guys, who do you have? You've got like Lenny and Squiggy in there. You've got, who else is there? Harry Shearer in there. You got somebody no one's ever heard of in there. But this like spawns people who later do SNL and later end up on Spinal Tap. And it's kind of like the genesis for a lot of other projects that start to sound very similar and hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And David Lander absolutely holds his own. He's not some second banana here. He's just really, really funny on that. Recommend the album. If you can find it on LP. It's probably on CD by now. It's probably on download by now. Check it out. And there's more out there from those guys.
So nudity is acceptable, but how you may react to nudity isn't.
Yes, apparently so.
Well, no, because like I remember one time getting like, I think this was on Facebook, but I was wearing a swimsuit that was cut low, and they thought I was naked, and so they were banning me. Showing a little too much
cleavage over there. Yeah, they're gonna nail you for that. Sons of.
Never mind the fact that. Yeah. I would rather swim through a 10-mile river of snot than appear naked anywhere, but whatever.
Yeah, certainly as hell not for free. Oh, and
certainly as hell not for free.
Gotta tell you that. And comment well taken.
Oh, Eric. Yeah, Dr. Demento. So good.
Oh, yeah. Dr. D. Yeah.
Okay, oh. No, we've seen Weird Al. We love Weird Al, Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he puts on an amazing show. Have you seen him before? Because if you haven't.
He says sixth show.
Oh, so okay, sixth show. All right. Yeah. No, amazing show. All right.
Audience over there.
All right.
I remember we've just seen him the once that it was in that at that venue that's near Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. And I got to say that show was just nuts because of the costume changes. You don't see this many costume changes outside of Elvez. Absolutely crazy. And it's every 5 minutes something new comes on, and then it's like he's doing a fat suit, and then he's doing the Devo suits. Oh, it's just nuts. And his band complaining. His band complaining anything.
I need to interject.
Please.
Lisa, what? She got put in Facebook jail
Copyright.
For your own video.
Was it the design of the sprinkler? The sprinkler company decided to nail you?
That's insane.
I mean, I just got a copyright.
This is crazy.
I got a copyright claim today, but hey, I posted material that is under copyright.
They want you to look for the forbidden fruit.
So
keep looking for the forbidden fruit.
Keep looking.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
This is nuts.
No, Eric's comment is absolutely correct. You created the system, guys, and you're going to nail me.
Everyone loves Weird Al. Oh, I miss Elvez.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
So good.
We saw Elvez live at Tiki Oasis. I think it was around 2014 or so. Mm-hmm. That's costume change is extraordinary, and he has great backup singers. His band just kills. And he just sings the heart out. And after the show, we were dressed. I think I had like a narrow shirt on, narrow jacket. He sees us afterwards. He's like, "On you two." I was like, "This is high compliment, my friend."
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Elvez.
Thanks, Liz. So good.
That was so fun.
Here we go. What do we have here? I feel like a little something. So I'm gonna have a cider. I happen to have this Citizen cider, which I will actually do a little promo on because they're very good. We had.
I feel like our beach drinks became very dark this evening. I was like, we'll do Frankie and Annette. And instead, we have like Cobra's Fang, Chum. Everyone off the beach.
You went for Chum. I was already planning to make everyone off the beach.
He used to tour every year.
Oh wow.
He's such a nice guy.
Oh, he was just a fantastic performer and a great guy.
He's not dead. Let's not
Well,
mourn,
yeah, I'm
but
actually
yeah,
I'm
no.
mourning things that haven't happened yet. No, he is a fantastic performer, great guy. So I'm going to toss in a little bit of this falernum because I haven't have it. I'm going to throw in a little bit of the sour to counteract the falernum.
It's like you're making another cocktail.
I kind of am.
I kind of am.
I kind of am. I'm not really throwing in any base spirit, so this is not a cocktail by any means. It's just a tall one that I'm adding a few flavors to. Yeah, that's all right.
I feel like I want to share stuff from the film, and I don't know what I can share.
I don't know. You want to share an exit sign? That doesn't sound that exciting.
No, it doesn't sound that exciting.
No, it really doesn't. I worked hard on that. It took some time to get that clean and ready to go, but still.
I've got a couple of drinks in me, so I'm like.
How about a clapper slate?
Oh, you could do that.
I can do that.
Wait, Eric says, who do you think was the artist that would never let Weird Al do a parody of their song? I don't know. Is there an answer to like?
You did Michael Jackson, Prince, maybe.
I thought parody was just open. I didn't think you needed permission to do that.
There's nothing about letting.
I mean, I know it's better if you have their blessing.
Parodists
but
actually will frequently ask just in terms of likes.
Yeah, but I feel like it's parodies is yeah, okay, Paul got it. Yeah, I think that you can do a parody of anything. Although I feel like the ones I want to parody are never the ones that have actually been parodies. And don't ask me to sing it now because I can't. But we come up with all sorts of parodies all day long. Weird Al would ask people before he did anything. Exactly. Yeah, but oh, Paul got it. Prince. Yeah, I don't know. I love Prince. Honestly, I love Prince. So I don't know what that's all about, but Amish Paradise with Florence Henderson. Oh, I Lost on Jeopardy. I Lost on Jeopardy. That's so good. Oh, Eric enjoyed our lounged up version of Comfortably Numb. We'll be performing that live soon at Milltown. August 6th. Actually, it's a month from today. Oh, our naked person's back. Didn't I put you in a timeout, naked person? Hold on. Report. Remove. Let's see. Pornography. I just gotta moderate naked person out of here. Cheap sex. Streamer recommends. Remove. We don't believe in cheap sex here. We only believe in expensive sex. Oh my gosh. Naked sex person's back.
What?
Naked sex person is back.
Go away.
I know. I made him go away. YouTube is getting spammy. I know. Oh, yes, best ever, Jamie. I agree with you. Oh, Milltown. Okay, so Milltown is August 5th and 6th. Yeah. We got to make a movie between now and then, but we're on it. Oh, wait, okay. Here's the thing. Naked sex, like I moderate out naked sex's comments, and then all of Eric's comments go to the moderation. You get what you pay for.
You know, this is because Erica is posting relevant comments, so that's why he's being
it
moderated
does say
out of here.
Beat the heat and the. Oh, Errol says I work with a girl who lived on the road from Prince. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, did I get rid of like?
Wait a minute. That's actually cheap sex now. Cheap sex.
Cheap sex streamer.
There's no cheap sex. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Cheers. Get out of here. All right.
Oh God.
I got to see both of these to see if I'm actually getting this properly.
All right.
Because I want to make sure I'm framing it. So I'm starting with YouTube.
Okay.
And we're going to then go to. I got to hold this properly so that we can actually see it, and then pop on Facebook so I'll make sure it's framed.
All right.
Okay.
Say when. I'm on YouTube now. Tell me when to hit
There
Facebook.
we go. Okay, Facebook. Ellen Waits, scene 22, take 56.
They're on different timings.
Yeah, I've got to wait for that to happen over there on Facebook. Yeah, so this is actually our clapper slate we had to buy because we were shooting sync sound for the first time ever in our case. Usually we're shooting sound with video in the camera because this is what the video camera does. But we're going to be shooting double system. What do you know? That's a new one on me.
I know, we had to buy a clapper slate.
Had to buy a clapper.
And because we're the producers,
we
had to buy the clapper slate.
Almost bought an audio recorder, which would be redundant for us, but eventually I guess we need one. And these days they're relatively inexpensive and very high quality. Back in the day, you had to spend like $4,000 and get this machine that ran reels of tape. It was a good machine, but it's been a long time since those days. Got to tell you.
Yes, we do have a clapper slate now. I feel like just before every meal, you should be like, lunch, Velveteen Lounge.
Lunch, Velveteen Lounge, take one.
Take one.
Hilarious. So it's fun. These are not very much money up on eBay if you feel like just like running a clapper around, something like that.
If you want a digital one, like the network people.
Oh yeah,
that's a chunk of change.
Yeah, that's like what, $3,000 or something.
No, it's like $150.
Oh, okay, really?
It's not that much, but
still, that's way too much for this production.
Yeah, that's over budget.
Pardon me. Sorry,
Bless
I didn't
you.
catch that in time. And well, that thing is digital because it's running time code. We don't need time
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. All right, let's see. I feel like this is so weird. We have more people on YouTube now than Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you're feeling lonely, come on over to YouTube because there are more people there, but we're monitoring both. And it's not making me moderate any of your comments anymore. This has been one of the weirdest nights of my life. And I'm not even exaggerating. And I've been alive for a long time is what I'm trying to say. Been alive for a long time. And this has been one of the weirdest nights. Just tech-wise, not you guys. We love you. Does Ellen have a theme song? Ellen does have a theme song. We're being asked about the Ellen theme song. Plus, Paul's busy inside sneezing his brains out. Oh, Abra, thank you. Oh, people are excited for the movie. Yay, I'm glad someone's excited. Oh no. It's making me moderate more comments on YouTube. Okay, so I love that naked person can show up and like just be in our stream, but it's making me moderate you guys' comments. This is crazy.
Nobody here is passing off color comments. Everything you're passing is relevant.
Stupid. For the free range commenters here on YouTube.
Facebook is fine, right?
Facebook indies. Okay, the Ellen theme song.
Yeah, is entitled I've Waited Long Enough. And
I recorded my part. I've waited long enough.
It is up to me to turn this into a fully orchestrated piece of music. And well, it's one of those things. I work a full day and then I go to work again, as do you. But your two jobs are your own, which means that you're really sucking it to yourself.
The party is on YouTube.
Yeah, what is being moderated here besides like one comment from Eric that I thought, what the hell is that?
Oh, naked person's back. Hold on. Remove.
Okay, we're getting some like F-bombs here. This has to go.
Remove.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Why can't I just block this
it's because
person?
we're doing the remove. I'm here for it, naked person. I will remove you until the cows come home. I'm gonna call you, I keep calling you pornography. I feel like I should call you like child pornography because
maybe that's gonna nail you faster, and it will be highly appropriate if you were nailed for that. You sons of bitch.
Report. Let's say child abuse.
Try that out.
I'm all right.
Thanks. We received your report. Like this venue is going to really do much about that.
All right. I had figured out how to get rid of you. I called you child abuse.
Oh, you did?
Bye, Felicia.
Was that done?
Anyway.
Dead in the water?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, they're gone. Gone.
Okay. Sorry about all the spam tonight, folks. Here we are on two platforms.
It's because we're on the webcam and
if
not
we
the
go
Mevo.
directly, not through the Mevo connection, which actually is going through Vimeo, I believe, supplies that stream. I think Vimeo must have much better filtering, but of course, that's a high-profile platform, and I'm sure they're used to all of this spam, and they know how to take care of it. So thank you, Vimeo. But we're not through them with YouTube right now because YouTube was giving us grief early this evening. That's why we were late to this broadcast. Thank you very much, YouTube. So here we are. We're late to the broadcast. We go live directly to YouTube. Hey, we don't even have a third party, and now we're getting all this damn spam. And this guy keeps coming back.
How rude and ridiculous they are. Oh, my God. Oh, you use a webcam? I know. Well, I just feel like the idea of webcam is like, I'm a webcam girl. It's like,
oh boy,
that just means porn.
In short and in long.
No, if like, you know what? If that's what you do and that's how you make your living,
that's your bag.
It's all good.
You probably make a pretty good living.
I don't care.
But here we do other things.
That's so not us.
We do other things, and there is room for other things to be done, people. It's
damn
not just all that junk.
Damn spam. I love that as a name for a drink.
Damn spam. I need to go and empty a spam can and clean it out and use it as a drink container, which we saw in January at Inhale.
Yeah, Inhale.
People were
We've done that. Haven't we done that?
Somebody was growing a bunch of spam there, and we were enjoying it too. I think they kind of picked up.
I'm gonna go dump my ice.
Sounds like a good idea.
To prepare myself for more drinks.
We were there with the Hoopers, and he was actually passing out Mai Tais in spam cans. Well, it's a perfect size, holds plenty of ice. And actually, I was getting one that didn't have a can. He's like, "Wait a minute," empties out a can, and like, boom. So I got my spam can. It's ideal. It keeps things cold. It's perfectly fine, and it's very attractive. Hilarious. I think we might have killed Naked HD XYZ. We might not have, though. This dude will just simply be back.
We don't know if it's a dude. There's a time and place for it. Usually.
Oh, boy.
All right. I got to get in here.
The sex people are back.
The sex people.
We'll like squeeze a little forward here. The spam tie is a really great idea.
The sex dwarf.
So
the
Abra,
sex dwarf is back.
The sex dwarf. Abra, if you actually do appreciate and use spam products, so clean the can out. Just give it a good rinse. Let it dry out. And put two of those side by side. Make a couple of Mai Tais. Fill with ice. Pour your Mai Tais in. And there you go. Add straw. Add umbrella. Add pineapple stick. Whatever the hell you decor it with. Plastic monkeys. Good idea. And hilarious. And it's hilarious and it's great. Do it at a party. Like save your spam cans. Have like 30 of these and serve those up at a party. And people will be like, "What? There's a Mai Tai in here." Yeah, it's a great idea.
I don't know why, but I've named I usually put the red-haired gal in the drinks. Like, oh no, because red hair. But
well, huh?
I've named the blonde one Cindy.
Cindy's
like, help me.
Our performer tonight.
Our performer tonight is Cindy.
Making it happen here.
Help me.
We started out the night with fantastic technical
video killed the naked guy. I'm just having a cider right now.
Hopefully video did kill the naked guy because I really don't need to see him anymore.
Not.
But look, we're not even on YouTube right now. We're taking a look. And are you gone? Yeah, maybe he's gone. Maybe that was it. You hit the magic button.
No, he came back. They'll be back.
Yeah, but you finally hit the magic button on him.
They'll be back. No, they'll be back.
So yeah, try the spam cans. It's they're easily available. If you actually eat spam, you will generate the cans and the recycles otherwise. They make an excellent container that's fairly durable. You could reuse them an infinite number of times.
Pablo, sup,
dude?
Sup, Pablo?
But you could literally put any sort of DOF drink inside there, double old fashioned.
I feel like the webcam is inviting all of the crazy trolls.
They're all coming out of the woodwork. We don't normally see these. We've had a few.
They're oozing out of the woodwork this evening.
We had a few characters like ooze in during our normal broadcasts, which go through this camera and Vimeo, and typically they're speaking in Cyrillic, as Errol can tell you, because he's the one translating for us. So thank you very much. We're like, oh yeah, that was that Sergey is actually speaking to us from who knows,
They're oozing out of the woodwork.
Sergey is coming to you from Uzbekistan.
Oh my gosh, Jamie says we had a bar in Chicago called the Duck Inn that served a Spam Mai Tai. What?
That's a great thing.
What?
We have been to Shy a couple of times now, usually for a matter of hours, like not even enough time to really do the town. But we'll see crazy things and we have crazy stories. So that's got to be memorable. We've definitely had a Chicago-style dog.
Right. Ryan says, weird. It's easy to get Lucky Lager up here, but not so easy to find Spam. Oh my gosh. Okay.
We're talking a staple food of the Pacific Islands.
Is she your wife? Oh, Pablo.
Sorry. Pablo, bye.
Pablo. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Pablo. Not sorry for that gesture. No.
Oh.
No, I happen to be Pablo myself. So yeah, go screw, pal. Out.
I just had to remove another troll. The webcam thing is weird. I feel like our actual camera actually filters out some trolls, but
they're all coming out now.
They're all coming out now because we're on the webcams.
Because we had to be on the webcam. And
Lisa says my dad would buy Spam when we would go to our lake house in the 70s, and we've never had it since then. Got to have it grilled. Got to grill it.
You absolutely need to cook it. It is a fully cooked product in the can, like canned ham. But you buy a canned ham and you eat it, it's kind of like dire. You need to heat that up. With the Spam, you need to throw it on a grill and start to char it a little. It could be a flat iron. It could just be an iron pan. It could be your grill. It could be charcoal. It could be gas. Doesn't matter. You want to put it on some direct low heat for a long time. And it will start to gain that color. Flip it over. Once it's out that color on the other side and it's rendered a lot of fat, you're good.
Jamie says he mixes 2 kinds of rum with slices of Spam, let it sit overnight, then drain the booze and add a fresh pineapple juice, lime juice, orgeat, and bitters. That sounds
so. That's a fat
intriguing.
It's a fat wash.
That's intriguing. Yeah, it's a fat wash.
Yeah, and with the Spam, you're getting a lot of fat too.
That's intriguing.
Who's serving the cocktails in the Spam cans, Amy? Interested. It's a fun idea because
Pablo says you're very stunning. No lie. All right, I'm gonna take a screenshot of Pablo calling me stunning before I moderate his ass into oblivion.
Well, thank you, Pablo. Now go die.
Thank you for the compliment. Now go away.
Now get the hell off my broadcast.
You move.
We have people here who are here to see us do our thing.
This has been like, how long have we been going live? Years.
Years.
This
has
easily been the weirdest night.
Probably
of
8
going
years
live
at this point in time.
Our 8 years of going live.
I've got people here showing up every week to see what we do. Good friends. We try to give you interesting, different things and fun stuff and fun drinks and food. And some nitwit shows up and tries to take over my broadcast. Get the hell out of here, pal.
Pablo, you lack couth, no lie. The good news is I'm old, so I'm completely unoffendable. But that's hilarious.
I'm only ages. Oh, are we still here? Jesus.
Wait, Pablo's still here. I am only 8 years old. Wait,
Pablo, I told you to get the F out.
And
if you are in fact 8 years old, get the F out.
Hi, user. Okay, I hid you.
Bye.
I had to hit a few things, but I think I hid Pablo.
That's for Pablo, not for you. This is for you.
Hit the brakes, Pablo.
What the hell's with this, man? This is the real fun time. We're at the shank of the broadcast, and we're having some real fun with this crap.
Oh, so
I happen to be enjoying an excellent Citizen cider. I think I will pour the remainder of it in here and get it nice and cold.
Yeah.
This one
Freaks coming out on YouTube. You are so right, Lisa. The freaks are coming out on
Freaks
YouTube.
come out at
And,
night.
oh yeah.
Freaks come out at night.
Oh no, Abra said that. Yeah. It's I don't know. I think it's because we're on the webcam. We're not on our regular camera, and
Because
I feel bad for people who do this regularly.
They're not coming on Facebook. So.
No, but I feel bad for people who do this regularly on their webcam because
you're just unfiltered.
You need a person to moderate these people.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, but
I swear. We started out the evening like not even being able to get on this thing at all. So hey, this is just another fun little wrinkle of life in the big city or even in the small city.
Wait, hold on. Jamie says, hadn't heard the term fat washed cocktail in years. We did a bacon and bourbon cocktail years ago.
Well, think about that, hey? I think that
Do it.
Check out like Imbibe magazine, which we subscribe to. They are talking about all sorts of current trends in liquor. And it's a lot of Jesus,
they're back. All right. How do I get rid of you? Report.
Okay, speaking of uncouth, we're just dropping.
I'm calling it child abuse because I feel like that's the worst. So
is that going to get rid of this douchebag?
No.
I'm just going to say it right there.
They're back.
I'm sick of you, pal. We got viewers here to watch what we do. Get the hell out of my broadcast. The things you have to put up with. We do this broadcast.
I'm calling it child abuse.
2 years the same way. And you can see what we're doing, and we're having a good time here. It's just people having a good conversation, mix of a few drinks, been talking about a little beach party, been talking about little Jaws, and then some idiot comes along with this kind of garbage. We're not interested. Go away.
I would read this out loud, but then I would go to...
I'd go to jail.
YouTube jail.
I would go to jail.
I would read it out loud because it's kind of hilarious. But
in the meantime,
at the same time, I could make them a moderator.
Oh, I could make this guy a moderator. Good idea.
I could make this person a moderator.
What did you do with Pablo there? You hit him? Can't you just hide this person?
You can hide them, or you can report. I reported them because
report them and hide them.
No, I don't think it actually does any good. Whatever.
But you hit Pablo.
No, Pablo will be back.
No, but can't you hide like XYZ over there? Hey.
New horror film, the sex bots who would not die.
Seriously.
Oh, God. I don't know how much more I have in me. It's 10:13.
We started this evening talking about failing modems. Now
Jamie reported them as well.
Sex bots.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Lisa, they were not on Facebook. They were on YouTube.
Yeah.
But so many sex bots.
The two platforms is always entertaining because different things happen there, but usually it's the same exact image. So he's like, okay. One of these has a delay, the other one doesn't. Big deal.
The mosquitoes. Yes, Ryan, the mosquitoes. I feel you. I just feel like sex dwarfs, but instead I think sex bots. Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking
to the tune of Sex Dwarf.
Sex Dwarf by
Soft Cell.
Soft Cell. I could not remember that to say in my life. But yes, we've been seeing a fair amount of that because we're watching these DJs. Yep.
Oh my gosh, I never realized with our camera, because our camera has like moderated all these people into oblivion, how much work it is to moderate a YouTube broadcast. Facebook's been fine. Facebook, we don't get crazy people.
No, I think we are privileged in that normally.
Jamie, thank you. Jamie is on YouTube and saying anyone watching YouTube can report. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jamie.
If anybody else is sick of this BS happening up the chain there, just like hit it and report these folks because they're just trying to hijack our
fembots.
Fembots.
Reminded of fembots.
Now you're like straight back into $6 million worth of bionic power.
I know.
I tell you.
Oh, it's so stupid.
The $6 million man $6 million man had a price on his head, but the bionic woman was priceless. Think about it.
And on that note,
well,
oh my God,
about that time or what?
So we had so many technical difficulties this evening, and we
still happening apparently.
We thank you for bearing with us. We will figure it out by next week. But
we're probably going to do some test broadcasts. So if you see us popping up at random at regular times, we're just trying to make sure the system works like it didn't quite tonight. We need to reset some settings, and I think everything will be as it was. The camera is working fine. It sounds and looks great. Clearly, people are commenting that, oh, looks better on Facebook than on YouTube. Correct. Absolutely. Different cameras.
Oh,
different
hi,
angles,
Chappies.
everything. Hey, Chappie. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
Oh, Chappie says, sorry about the sex bots, guys. I reported them as well, unless you think it was Tom Jones promoting Sex Bomb. I love Sex Bomb.
You know, if Sir Tom shows up and says, "Hi, I'd like to sing Sex Bomb with my band," I'm like, I'm gonna bow down and let you take over, sir. That would be awesome. But the crap that we get is not awesome.
Oh, Eric, I'm glad. I'm glad. I
And thank you for.
I hope we delivered this evening. I'm like, oh, okay. Lisa reported them too.
More reports. Thank you.
Oh, Abra, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, these people.
We love you. We love you guys so much. You have no idea.
I don't know what good it does on that platform.
You have no idea.
The platform I will not name. No, I'm going to name them. YouTube has actually been sending us crap tonight. What the hell, guys? Thanks a lot.
But then, they'll make us moderate your comments.
Yeah, but then suddenly you can't comment because you use one term that somebody has a problem with.
Whatever shows up, we're like, really? And then they'll allow that, but you guys, we have to moderate.
Let my people speak. That's all I got to say.
Craziness.
Because they know of which they speak.
Right.
Stew.
All right, we did it. We did it.
We did it. We did a regular length
It
broadcast.
wasn't necessarily a beach party broadcast.
We started out just trying to beach blanket bingo, and then
it was a shark infested beach party broadcast.
Beach party bazaar happened instead. Maybe that's just what happens from time to time. And I guess what separates the
YouTube is collapsing on itself. Agreed.
I guess what separates the amateurs from the pros is that we just keep going and figure it out and do fun things for you, because we will never say die.
Oh my gosh.
We got a film to produce. We're doing it. You've heard about it. If you'd like to support us, you see the little tip jar to your left at the bottom of your screen.
Unless you're on YouTube and you don't, but whatever.
YouTube doesn't have that?
No, because that's on
YouTube
the
doesn't
Mevo
have
camera.
it.
It's on the Mevo camera.
Oh, great. So there's okay, you can't even see the tip jar. If you're on Facebook, you can see the tip jar. Thank you very much if you can.
He says, I'm still waiting for the Curtis Tiki live stream.
Oh, man. We'll get there.
We'll do that next week.
We'll figure that out.
Do that next time.
If you're already patronizing us via Patreon, thank you very much, because
we love you guys.
You have materially supported what we do here tonight.
Thank you.
Apparently, we need a new YouTube fund, because we need something to replace YouTube. They're really giving us a pain, but doesn't matter. We made it happen. You came. You saw. You commented. You're still commenting.
Oh.
And this is all about a little good time. This is our little salon on every Wednesday. And we just
wait, naked person's
fun.
Back. Hold on. I gotta moderate naked person on again.
Oh, it's again.
I'm gonna call them child abusers.
Guy, we're about to log off.
Because that will lead to the quickest.
Yeah, the quickest path to death for this person. Bye.
Oh my God. I was like, how many times can I use the F word in a sentence? Like, really? Because I live in New York, so I hear people use the F word like literally every other word.
I go to the supermarket, I go to the drugstore.
Every other word. It's like it's not even a thing.
Not a big deal, fellow.
All right. We're gonna log off before.
I guess it's time to shuffle
off.
I
think it's time to shuffle
this video coil before more fun happens. And then I just can't deal. But right now I can deal. And we're going to say thank you for putting up with all of the shenanigans tonight, which we didn't cause.
I have no idea what happened.
Usually we try to
figure it out.
We try to cause a few shenanigans for fun, and we're like, what's going on here?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But in the meantime,
we'll figure it out.
Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll see you in a mere week's time with more fun. We'll let you know what's going on.
We'll try to figure this out.
We'll try to be on our regular broadcast with two platforms that are just coexisting peacefully. We'll have some excellent drinks and some new snacks for you, because you keep finding fun stuff.
I try.
And we have seen you recently, or we have not seen you recently. Well, I hope we will see you recently if we have not. We are still producing our movie. We're producing other content. We're producing music. As always, we will be at Milltown on just August 5th, or is it 6th?
6th.
August 6th. Yep. If you're going to the car show. And we'll tell you about that again soon. There's a lot going on before all that happens. But as always, no matter how many difficulties you face in life, whether with your phone, your transportation, or whatnot, no matter where you are, and no matter where you go, we will see you soon.
Good night.
Ended. Hey, YouTube, you want in my stream? I hit end. I'm still sitting here. Nothing's happening. Hey, YouTube. Should I just leave the stage? Should I just keep staring at this thing? I'm gonna put my drink in my open mouth.